Welcome to my channel. I was going to do a little update on the white truck here, but we are in the dark. A pretty big tree fell down on some power lines a little bit ago, so I think I'll do a video. Some parts have been coming in for it. Pretty much everything I need for the fuel. Got the tires in. Funny enough, this thing has been sitting forever. Last night I noticed she's got a coolant leak, so the heater core has gone bad in it. Like I said in earlier videos, changing environments and things, moving things a little bit changes a lot. I think it was noted in the movie Jurassic Park, the chaos factor. Things never happen the same way twice, and micro changes in environment and things like that. But like I said, you can still see the cobwebs on it. So anyway, I'm gonna go out here and had some generator jobs come in. Got those straight. So I'm gonna go out here now and just kind of mess around and show you what we are dealing with today in the great land of the skunk works. Brace yourselves. So here we are. It's, I think, 23, 24 degrees. Blowing pretty good, probably about 35, 40 mile an hour with like 50 mile an hour gusts, give or take. So yeah, we have plenty of ice. Luckily I got the parts truck moved before all of this came in. Not so much of snow as it is just ice and just cold. The ground's hard, but the parts truck is parted. Other than the wheels, the headlight trim, and the rear, I am done with her. Listen to that. So anyway, got this moved out. I tried to get some things off the engine, but it's just so rusted. The distributor is rusted in there. A lot of the bolts are rusted. To me, it's not worth the flame. Yeah, it's cold, blowing pretty decent. I'll load this up maybe next week, haul it to the scrapyard. I'm hoping maybe someone will man, I'm cold. I'm hoping somebody will maybe reach out and need a frame or something, but if not, she's gone. Like I said, just don't like having things loafing around the property that doesn't have to be. Whoa, almost fell there. But yeah, this is right stout. My poor Cadillacs, I gotta get them back in the shop. Gotta watch my step here. The 98's been doing well. After I finish up the deal for the white truck and the parts truck, then I'm gonna work on a deal of getting the bed. This truck came in today. Guy had a fender bender. Got to put all new, well, whatever's bent on it. Maybe see if I can bend that back out. I don't know if I can do that. I don't have the capability to do that. But yeah, that wind is ripping. He got hit in the rear. I don't see any frame damage back here, but the bumper's bent. The hitch is bent. I mean, the frame might be. I won't know till I get in there. I'm not laying on the ice at the moment. But yeah, lots of parts have came in for the white truck. Trying to work a deal on some wheels that I really like for it, and go from there. I'm hoping this thing will just fire up and run like I've been saying. But I was going to do a video with all the parts that I've got in so far. But the power went out a couple hours ago. The guys are out there now cutting the tree, working on things. I've been moving wires and generators and other parts around, so coming to the dark place. But I showed you those, the wheels from the 98. Got the fuel tank in, starter, alternator, fuel pressure regulator finally came in for it, oil filter, oil, fuel pump, sending unit, all that's in. Like I said, hopefully she fires and just runs, and I can let it run for a bit, and fuel filter, all that. I'm clean, you know, obviously clean the lines and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I was working on, was going to work on today, but Mother Nature had other things in mind. So something cool to show you real quick. I know what these wheels are, and I cannot find center caps for them, or even anything that kind of measures. I don't know if they are the push through or they look like they would just pop in, but you also see where they could accommodate a push through. So I haven't found a lot of information on them, but I had someone bring me an unsweet tea from McDonald's. Check this out. So I was sipping on it, looking at these wheels, texting a friend, sipping on the tea, and I thought it looked like it might fit. And sure enough, they sort of do. So if I could find something similar and maybe make a little flange back there for it to sit against the hub and drum, I mean, I'd be okay with that. I mean, yeah, I don't like that little gap there, but man, what are you gonna do? You can't find them. And I'd rather have a center cap than no center cap. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that. But parts are trickling in. I'm going to pull that grill down and clean it up. Put that one in its place. As you see, copyright. We do not have the Chevy emblem. But I'm going to sand that one down, paint it up. See if I can find some nice chrome spray paint. I've used some in the past that kind of surprised me how decent it looks. Of course, it'll never look, you won't really get the full effect of this one, but it'll never look as good as that unless you get that I think it's basically like spray chrome unit that's set up. I think it's like $5 or $6 grand for it, but I know there's ways to do it where you basically just spray it and let it just run and it dries like so. I'm sure I have to look up the actual name. I already think of it, but I'm talking and thinking at the same time, and then you start stuttering. And it's cold, so I'm gonna walk around to the front. But yeah, like I said, parts coming in. Can't wait to get that going. Like I said, this little truck job here, that'll be a few bucks. I might buy those set of wheels that I was talking about with those, or with that payday on this one. So yeah, if you can see, got my little generator going, keep the water going. Pretty decent with the heat inside. Got a little heater in there, does the job fine. As long as you keep it in the 60s, she ought to be fine. So yeah, like I said, blowing things apart around here. People get freaked out at this area when these things kind of happen, but I don't know. I grew up in poverty, so I kind of, when things fall apart, I kind of expect it. So, but yeah, so you see the guys out there working. I'm gonna zoom in here and swing the camera around. I don't want to disturb them, have a camera on them and all that stuff, you know, but they're out there working, getting things done. Zoom back out here. Yeah, you see trees and everything blowing around. So that's that. I'm going to get on the white truck maybe this evening if the power comes back on by tonight, and get working on it. I'm pretty excited. I got to order a heater core that's done locally. I looked around last night, couldn't find one. See, I'd like to have everything set up by the time I start it, where I can just let it run. So that's what I'm trying to do with that. Because I am going to take things, if it runs nice, like I said before, I am going to take things off of it and powder coat it and clean it. You know what I'm saying? kind of want it to run for a little bit before I do all that. I might change the thermostat, I might not, I might just see what happens, but I probably will order a thermostat for it as I order the heater core, since I gotta do all that anyway. Then just take it back off and whatever, it is what it is. But once I know it runs and all that, then I can really play with it. The engine not needing anything will be a big deal. So, but anyway, that's what we're dealing with today. Thought I'd do a quick little video for posterity. Like I said, the camera really doesn't do it justice. Right now you just see the tips of the bamboo swaying, but to have that tree over there kind of moving around like it is, pretty big deal for here. We don't usually get weather like this that lasts long. Usually it's kind of comes in kind of strong, screws some things up, and then disappears. But like I said, the guys are out here working. So keep on keeping on. Hopefully I can get back out here tonight and get some things started on the white truck. I'm really excited.